I'm going to go ahead and put us live. So we're streaming. We're live. Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Welcome to a special episode of Shane and Nate Play Games, where we're going to be playing a an RPG campaign that I cooked up using the Risus engine. Um, Rule set. It's called the Anything RPG. It's a quick rules light RPG that allows people to deploy their stories quickly without having to deal too much with the minutia of creating an RPG. I have managed to rope in Shane, who is Murder Donut, Brett, Serious Croft, and Jason, J-Bone, friends of mine, to play this, and we're all very excited, right? Right.
hey.
There
um,
was much rejoicing.
yes. So the first thing I really wanted to do before we get into the game itself is because this is going to be a lot of improvisation, and we're going to kind of require our imaginations to take a front seat while we play. I thought we might do some improv games to start out, and unfortunately, at the moment, where J-Bone Jason is trying to log into Discord and is having some technical difficulties. So we're kind of in a holding pattern right now until he gets that sorted. Oh, I saw his little icon flash up. Well, we'll hear him when he joins us. For now, uh, Shane and Brett, looks like you guys have started creating your characters. So um, we'll go into what they're like. You may want to add some notes here and there as we go. I may tell you to change things or something.
Okay.
But we'll use J-Bone as kind of our character creation walkthrough. Um, and God, I'll wait till he gets here to do the opening or anything like that. So for now, we're not actually starting the game yet. Does anybody? Do any of you have any questions before we begin? Anything you want to bring up that you're thinking about?
Not really. I don't think so.
Okay.
Should we start our characters anywhere? Does it matter?
I'll let you know. I'm gonna start you guys through description. These three maps I've put out. There are two more that I have. Are representative of floors. You can see at the top it says corporate office, office floor, that kind of thing. Um, what is going on? Hang on a second. J-Bone's talking to me. I don't know how to I don't know how to fix his problem. He can hear us, but he can't talk.
Hmm.
Um, but he's trying to fix it. Anyway, I pulled these from a Shadowrun campaign. So where it says corporate office, office floor 13, 12, 14, you can ignore that stuff. This is just basically going to give us a layout of the building when we start playing, so that when we do get into some of the bigger stuff, so like combat or anything like that, we'll have an actual visual representation. Furthermore, since they're locked, we will be able to draw on these.
Oh, cool.
So we can do that. We can draw on them. So we could be like, well, he's about here, and he's going to go up here. So we can do stuff like that. Let's see, and I'll just go ahead and erase all that. So that'll be nice. These we may even end up using these as multiple floors for all intents and purposes. Let's okay. I'm gonna get back on chat with J Bone. Um, Brett, we've had on the show before. Um, I don't I don't remember on the stream. I don't remember what game we played. Do you remember?
We played Innis. We never finished it.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah. I asked Mike if he wanted to come on tonight, but his wife's working, so he's got to take care of the kids tonight.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was me, Mike, Brett, and you. We played Innis. We got near the. I think we were close to the end. We never finished it.
Yeah. Yeah, we did get pretty close
Yeah,
to.
very close.
We should play that again. That was fun.
Yeah.
Um, I'm kind of just killing time at the moment until J-Bone gets his problem fixed.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him another 5 minutes or so before we start. Um, I'm gonna let him know that. Um,
What is your first thing there, Shane?
Huh? Oh, that's
Your
just.
first cliche?
Oh, that's a reference from 24. She's just a surly hacker. So,
that's
so
a that's a
so
great cliche.
being surly or being a hacker.
Chloe O'Briening. That's awesome.
Yeah. And she can also fire machine guns if needed.
Sweet.
It's happened once or twice.
Hey, you can't computer touchy hands. That's basically what I got.
Yeah, but I want to be able to use computers just by touching them. I'm not like
Oh,
zapping.
oh, you're not like zapping them. Like I'm erasing hard drives. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Ah. Um,
Like I don't need a keyboard to use a computer.
do you? I. Let's see. I'm gonna look over your guys' stuff. You guys can keep talking.
Okay. Let's see.
You suck.
Perfect stud, a 10 supermodel. Short temper, tattoo enthusiast, gym rat, trust fund baby. Squash champion. Holy crap, you have a big character background.
That's what all the
That's great.
your executives do is they play squash with each other. Talking business.
Do you guys want to set up a particular job that you guys want within the company itself? Just to kind of to kind of place you.
What company is this?
This company is a subsidiary of the new Apple Corporation, which viewers will understand once I read through the thing. They basically do a lot of banking. It's I'm sorry, it's not a subsidiary. It's the main. It's one of the 12 main banks of the country, which are independent corporations that deal with all corporate banking needs. They have their own in-house marketing team. They have their own server farms. They have their own security force. They basically control all the money in the world. They're one of 12, and this one in particular, their heaviest client is Apple.
I mean, I'm probably just a programmer since I've got the Chloe O'Brien skills. Now I don't have to use a keyboard. I can just touch computers. Although I guess people don't know that at work. I probably do that. I probably do it like normal. I probably like do fake hand movements, even though all I'm doing is touching it and doing everything I need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you want to put programmer into your character background, or like whether or not you like your job, anything like that, just some ideas around where your place is in this realm of in this building.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll be back in a minute.
All right, make up fake background.
So interesting to see like the NFL of all people to try to, like one of the ones that, is always very much like you can't use our stuff without our express written consent,
Hmm.
and they're doing the whole streaming thing. That's
Yeah, yeah. I was really surprised to see they're streaming Thursday Night Football, and then like during the commercials, they just show Amazon commercials. I think.
not what I'm watching here.
Oh, they
This
just
is
show regular commercials.
they're regular commercials. So like right now, if you were to turn on the channel that I linked in Discord, um, in the other channel of Discord, but when the commercial comes up, he removes his camera,
Oh, okay.
so it's just like full, um, no talking or anything like that during commercial time. And then when the stream comes back up, he pops the camera back on, and then he can talk and all that.
Interesting.
And he turned off all his like notifications and all that. Any subscribers or donations or anything like that. Nothing's popping up, during the stream. So I'm
Oh.
sure they are doing some base ground things that they don't want to have on their
Yeah. I guess anything the NFL can do to get their stuff out there nowadays. People don't want to watch anymore.
yeah. The only thing that I think so far that I wish could be better is like you almost need like a couple of the streamers to get together and do uh it together, and then feed them a stream without the commentators,
Oh,
or at
okay.
least allow them to control the volume of the commentators, so that instead of hearing the commentators talking and then him talking on top of them,
Hmm.
you know,
Mm.
that might be the
Okay.
only thing that I think so far that I'm like
I mean, I usually
not
listen.
enjoying about it.
I listen with the sound off, or I watch football with the sound off most of the time, anyways. Unless it's the Ravens. Oh, and
Um, just to interject quickly, I'm back. J-Bone is Jason's dropping out. He can't get the microphone to work, so that player's going to sit there empty. If anybody wants to join while we're streaming, there will be an empty seat. I can find a way to fit somebody in. Um, but otherwise, we can begin. Finish up what you guys were talking about if you want to. And
no,
then
we were just talking about football.
fuck
uh,
football. We're gonna play games now.
I I actually just got all right, Brett. I just got tickets to Ravens and Steelers for face value. Awesome. I'm gonna bring my brother, so that should be fun.
Oh, you're missing some dice. Um, all right, so this is Risus. The campaign we are playing is a prologue to a longer campaign that I've planned, and it is called Outrage. You will know why by the end. Um, before we begin, before we get too deep into the Risus stuff, we've already talked about character creation, and you guys have been well on your way to you guys have some fun characters created. Um, but before we get into the story, I'd like to do a couple of just quick little improv games with you guys, just to kind of warm us up and get us in the mood. If you guys are cool with that. Um, the first thing I want to try is called story. Um, Basically, if you see my hand here on Tabletop Simulator, you may have seen this game or even played it before. But when I point to Hsien, he's going to start telling a story, and then when I point to Brett, Hsien immediately stops, and Brett continues the story. So, are we ready?
Uh, I don't want to go first.
Okay, Brett.
I was walking along the sidewalk
Hsien.
on my way to
And I found a cricket and I stepped on it because that's what Brett's brother likes to do. When he
Brett.
finds-
but my brother was really adopted, and he just doesn't know any better. So he just steps on things to let his anger out
Hsien.
when he.
Um, and well, he was pretty thirsty, so he ran to the 7-Eleven, and all they had was milk, and he's allergic to milk. But he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna drink it all anyway." Or he's
Brett.
lactose intolerant.
So he starts shitting all over the floor of the 7-Eleven, and the employees there are furious that he's doing this again.
Hsien.
And it's like, fine, I'll clean it up this time. And he's done this before, so he just goes in the back, grabs a mop, and just starts mopping up all of his shit. And there's just customers everywhere. And
Okay.
one of them,
I think that's good. That's Story. Story's a fun improv game. I used to do in my drama classes and whatnot. I always loved it as a good warm up. And it's a good starting point for every other improv game you could possibly want. So this time, um, let's see, Brett. I would like a description of a woman. Just make up a woman that
Lanky.
exists. A
Oh,
lanky
like
woman.
more than one word.
No, it can just be a lanky woman. You could say more or less. It's totally up to you. You're making it up. So
Let's say a lanky redhead.
a lanky redhead. Shane, give me a character, a description of a male.
uh, he's old. He's American Indian or Native American, whatever I don't know what the term is nowadays.
Okay,
Old.
okay. Brett, you are an old Native American, and Shane, you are a lanky redhead. Uh, you meet each other in the bank. Shane has just bumped into Brett. Brett, go.
You don't litter, do you?
No, do I look like I litter? Look, I've got bags of trash in my hands.
You look like every American I've never seen.
Did you ever see that movie Bone Tomahawk? That movie scared the shit out of me. Were you in that?
I don't watch movies. I talk to the spirit animals.
Oh, what's your spirit animal? Mine's a goose.
All right,
Mine is whatever eats a goose.
Shane, you are an Italian baker.
Okay.
Keep going. Same conversation.
Is it the lanky redhead still?
Same conversation. Now you're an Italian baker.
Okay, what were we just saying? Um, what was the last thing we said? I'm blanking on what we
Just-
just said.
You were a goose is your spirit animal?
Oh yeah. Do you want us some bake a goose? Goose. I don't know.
Is that Italian?
I'm not an improv person. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's why we're doing
This
exercises
is
before
my
we start.
First time as a Native American meeting an Italian with an accent like that.
Mamma mia.
All right, we're gonna try something different now, and I'm gonna jump in here. We are going to do. Let's see. We're gonna do last word response. I'm gonna start off with you, Shane. You have to start each sentence with the last word the other person said. So, like, if I say "Hello, Dolly," you would have to start your sentence with "Dolly." So I went to the store today.
Today you went to the store? That's probably not allowed. Am I supposed to continue the conversation? Are we having a conversation, or am I just making up a
Yes,
sentence?
we're having a conversation, and you can flip it around like that. You can flip it back. That's there's nothing illegal in improvisation.
Okay. Oh, you went to the store today?
Today I went to the store. Yeah,
Today sucked, man.
man, I know.
Does it have to be the same no word, or can it be no or something?
It can be no or something if you want. That's creative
okay.
use.
No, man. I bet you my day was way worse than yours.
Yours was way worse than mine. I don't think so.
So what? Who cares what you think?
Think. Think about what you're doing to me.
Me and mine. That's all that matters to me. Ah, shit. That was me again.
Me. That's all you ever say. All right, let's switch it up. Brett, you take me over, and Shane, you start a new sentence.
Okay. Hey, Brett. What's up?
Up is me, if you catch my drift.
Drifting is fun. Check out my new car.
Cars are for losers who can't pick up chicks the normal way.
way. Well, crap, I can't think of anything.
I win.
You win. You win improv. I think that's enough warming up for now. It's a couple of minutes to kind of get it going. Um, so this is Risus. Our campaign we're playing is Outrage, and let's see. Let's have each of you tell us a bit about your characters, starting with Shane. Tell us about who you'll be playing today.
So I am playing Beast Gash Van Johnson. He's he works in computers. I mean, he's actually a hacker, but he doesn't really do it at work. And he's much smarter than he appears to be at work. He's kind of laying low because he wants to overthrow the company, and he can use computers by touching them. Even though he doesn't do that at work, he pretends that he's using the keyboard and mouse as usual. But he gets what he gets what he needs to get done with a fingertip, and that's what he does.
Cool. Where's he working in the building currently?
I guess accounts.
Okay. So why don't we put let's start you off in a cubicle. How about right over here?
This is just like real life.
And Brett, tell us a bit about your character.
My character is Roger the Milkman Wilson. He is the son of the CFO of Elegant Enhancements LLC, which is like in this world the leader of surgical enhancements on the body. The milkman comes from a big rumor that's going around with his father that one of his enhancements is actually to allow his tits to produce milk.
Gross.
Yeah. So he wants nothing to do though with his family's status. He wants to be his own man. He doesn't much care for the way that society is structured, and so he kind of wants to be like this little rebel of a guy. So he has like tattoos all over that are getting a little bit out of hand to the point, where he's borderline not hireable in a lot of companies, which isn't good for this society. And he the one thing that he did do with his that he used his family's influence on is that he secretly had his hands adjusted so that they can produce a static electricity charge that he wants to use to like erase hard drives once he gets into a nice position somewhere, in this case he is working as an IT team leader in this company.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
Those are our characters. Furthermore, in my version of the game, you guys will be starting out with lucky shot tokens, 3 of them. Lucky shot tokens are tokens that are one-use items per day. You can add them to any dice roll to double one of your die.
Okay.
For combat and stuff like that. All right, good characters. I'm going to give a brief world overview, and we're going to get into it. So this is Outrage, the world overview. The not-too-distant future, on a dimensional sister plane. The world we're experiencing is not unlike our own. You'll find the same brands, devices, and locations that you're familiar with in your day-to-day life. Otherwise, there are some major changes to the societal landscape. The governments of the world have disbanded, replaced instead with corporate identities. There are boards, board members, and publicly traded stock. Most of the larger corporations have already purchased controlling shares in UPA Corp., United Partners of America, with Apple holding the most seats after it bought out Monsanto. They were disbanded, and their board was summarily fired, then put to death due to an ill-advised online poll. Apple stockpiled the vast patent portfolio retained by Monsanto. In this world, if you don't have a job, you don't exist. You cannot make money, get health care, car insurance, or any other societal need unless you have a career with one of the major corporations. The population itself is made of several distinct classes. Those with jobs and those without make up the majority. There are the low, who do what they can to scrape by a living, but have no identity because they live outside the corporate structure. The working class, those who do lower level jobs for corporations, think like janitor, mail room clerk, that kind of thing. Career civilians, people who work for one of the major government corporations or one of their subsidiaries. In this case, it will be a bank. The executives, people who control the corporations and thereby the government. Protecting the executives is the corporate guard, a massive institution in and of itself that acts as the military. And lastly, there are corporate pirates. Due to the vast amount of power being accrued by corporations, a ragtag group of employees formed an independent coalition, corporate piracy. Calling themselves Davy Jones 401k, they set about in a huge airship, raiding corporate properties around the land. Smaller companies began lending a hand, investing in their own airships, designs courtesy the coalition, and corporate troops. They are currently launching campaigns across the country, disrupting controlling corporations where they can. Their goal is to end corporate control in the world, starting at home. It's not all bad though. People can modern science has accelerated in this world, combining technological prowess with physiology to create a new type of medicine, elective enhancement surgery. Want to be faster? Get yourself a running enhancement. Tighten your muscles and give you increased stamina. Born with bad eyes? Get them replaced with Micron's new eye implant, the Visualizer series. You can get like a V2 and get super zoom in eyes. Or eyes where you can see in the dark. Some executives even have their consciousness backed up so they can live forever. Anyone can get an enhancement provided you have the money or a doctor willing to barter, usually in an illegal capacity. Corporate giants are protected by the corporate guard, the de facto military presence in the world. They themselves are a corporate entity with different branches representing different clients. So that's the world overview. The world you're in. The building where the game will be where we'll be playing, is a bank, a banking institution that whose biggest client is Apple. They are a huge bank, very well known, and our players work at this bank. So we've got the corporate office here. Let's see. Let's see. So you're in IT, Shane.
So,
Beastgash is in,
I think Brett's in IT. I'm in accounts.
you're in accounts, and you're in IT. Brett, how would you feel about your character working IT for the accounts department?
That's fine. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, pick a cube on the game board, and we will consider that the IT department, as it were. You probably have.
I got an office window.
You got an office. You probably have a cluster farm over here or something. There's a server room over here. We can use that as such. So we begin. You find yourselves on a nice summer morning. You've arrived at work. You've started working. You're probably an hour into your general routine, and you're just getting kind of acclimated to the office. It's not quite lunchtime yet. You're just now sitting down. Maybe you've brought breakfast with you. And other employees in the corporation are starting to mill in and join the populace. So they're kind of walking by, giving Shane. They'll walk by. They walk by Beast Gash's cubicle, give a little nod. They don't really. They could see through the windows of Roger's office, but other than that, everybody's just kind of filling into the office. So go. What are you doing?
Well, I'm not making any eye contact with anybody. I'm just keeping my head down, doing my hacking.
All right. So what? Tell me what you guys are doing at your desks.
I'm pretending to work.
Okay.
I am. Let's see. I don't know, Roger. What are you up to?
I'm planting little seeds here and there of little errors to pop up on computers to keep my job security at an all-time high.
Yeah, why won't the spreadsheet work? What the hell's going on?
What spread? Oh, in reality.
I don't know. I'll delegate it to someone.
As you're kind of doing your morning routine, averting eye contact, Jimmy happens upon your cube.
God, I hate that guy.
Hey, what's up, Gash? What's up?
Hey, morning, Jimmy.
Hey, how's the weekend, man? You get any gash?
No, I just play some video games. Half-Life 3 came out this weekend. That was awesome.
Nerd.
Playing that. Yeah, I've been playing that.
Sweet. That sounds good. I got into some shit myself, man. I gotta get to a meeting, but you want to get lunch later? I hear they're giving out it's food truck Monday, man. We got food trucks out front. Yeah, you want to go hit a food truck up with the guys? A bunch of us are gonna go down there. They got tacos. Yeah, man, and get this. They're giving out free energy drinks, man. There's this company, and they're giving out drinks, and I'm gonna get one. They're free. They'll keep you.
Do they have free cervezas?
No, man, it's a food truck, dude. I don't know. You just go. You want to come with us?
I don't know. Who else
right.
is going? Is Roger going?
I haven't talked to him yet. I was going to ask him next, but Mikey's going. Chim Cham is going. Big Jim is going.
Chim Cham.
Yeah. All the prep school guys. All those guys.
Swing by later. I'll see how you feel.
All right, man. I'll check in with you later.
All right.
Hey, Roger.
Get back to your desk and get to work.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Right on.
Come on, man.
I ain't a fool like that Gash guy. Get out of here.
Oh, jeez. All right. All right. Jimmy goes off. I should make some notes of character names. All right. Jimmy goes off, and your days continue.
My web portal's not working, and for some reason, whenever I glance in Roger's office, he seems to peek at me whenever something's not working. I'm starting to suspect something is up.
Have you been doing something to
Hey man. Stuff's not working, and every time something crashes, I look up and you're staring at me. What's up, man? Are you fixing this stuff? Are you fixing it?
I just like to look into your eyes.
Come on, man. I gotta get some work done.
Oh please, we both know you don't do any work around here.
Hey, actually, let me take a look at your computer real quick. What kind of setup you got here? I'm gonna just subtly touch his computer and use my computer touchy powers.
Okay.
And throw up some porn on his screen. Hey, man, what is this?
Hang on. You're gonna have to roll for that.
Oh man.
Yep. It's one of those things.
Is that Chloe O'Briening?
Yes, that would be Chloe O'Briening. So you'd roll 3 dice.
I'm gonna try to throw some tranny porn on his computer.
You do it. Some tranny porn pops up. It's disgusting. It's
oh man,
it's really bad.
What are you doing, Roger? Guys, where's Jimmy? Hey, Jimmy, you're gonna want to see this.
Are you telling me you have a problem with porn?
What? What's going on, man?
Jimmy, check this sick shit out.
What the fuck?
It's only sick to you. It's normal to other people.
What is
We're
this?
At work, man.
Man, oh shit, this shit is raw, man. Man, can you make me a backup? Can you I got a thumb drive. Can you?
It's on the internet, man. You don't need a backup.
Yeah, but I haven't seen these before, man. I want to add them to my collection. I like TS.
My work is done.
Ask Gash what it is, then. He's the one that did all this.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Wait, what, man? Hey, I didn't touch your computer, man.
Go bug Gash about it. He knows all about it.
Hey,
I had
man.
nothing to do with it. Did you see? Like, I didn't touch anything. He had his hand on his keyboard and his mouse.
All I know is that you guys got some good tranny porn, man, and I want it.
Well, I mean, you can have it.
Oh,
Go
sweet.
for it.
All right. He takes.
Actually, hang on a second. Hey, Roger. I touch his computer again. I'm gonna All right.
Can I counter it and use my my static shock on his hands to like disable his shit?
Yes, you can.
All right. So how do we do this? Do we both roll?
Yes. You roll your dice against each other.
How many dice do I get? What am I going to be using for this?
That depends. What would you like to use? Basically.
I mean, it's my basic, just me. It doesn't really fit into one of the cliches so much.
It's still going to be a dice roll. So, to use your special ability, you're still going to need to do a dice roll to counter his. And you
Well, I'm
can.
just saying, since it's just like this is just me. Is it then default the trust fund baby?
If you can make an argument for it. That's all you really have to do. If you can make an argument for why Trust Fund Baby can be used in this
Trust
situation.
Fund Baby was what was the impetus for him to be able to get the hands.
That makes sense to me.
Oh, you paid for your surgery, or your parents paid for your surgery?
Yeah, I used my dad's company to get it.
Yeah,
Loser.
so you can absolutely, in my opinion, you can use that.
So I'm gonna try to send a link to Jimmy through Roger's email. I think. Wait, I got 14.
Yep.
Yeah,
Brett wins. We're not going to do full combat. Brett, let me ask you. Do you want to do full combat on this? Do you want to keep fighting?
Oh, we're fighting?
Yes. That's essentially what the combat system is. Do you want to keep going, Brett?
Sure.
Then drop a die and roll again.
Both of us?
Yep. And you
Can I kill him by doing this?
Well, I'll explain that.
7.
Holy
crap.
You definitely lost that one. And you guys can
All right.
stop combat at any time.
All right, I guess we're gonna keep on going. I have 5.
Yep.
Did I lose again?
You do.
Damn it. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna back my hand off.
Okay.
Like, hey man, what's up with that? I didn't do anything. What are you zapping me for?
Don't play coy with me. I know all about your little enhancement there, buddy.
What? Nobody knows about that.
Except for the guy whose father runs the company that you got it from.
Ah, goddamn. Well, don't tell anybody.
Well, I haven't yet, so why do you think I'm
All right,
doing
Jimmy,
it?
let's leave this guy alone.
All right.
Well,
Listen, I can pick up that stuff later, man. It's fine. I gotta get. He's off to his meeting that he was going to.
Okay.
So you guys are just doing your jobs, watching the clock tick the hours away. Nothing much is going on this morning.
I set in an order. I kind of caused one of his monitors to go out, and then I fill the order in with a lesser grade monitor.
I don't think you need to roll for that.
I know it's you, man. What the hell? What is this CRT bullshit?
I'm sorry, do you have to squint a little extra hard to see that training porn on there?
Hey, that's not me, man.
The time has kept going, and it's around 11 o'clock now, and Jimmy's done with his meeting. Hey man, hey Gash, what's up, man? Hey. So listen, we're getting people together now. We're gonna get people together now to go to the food truck. We're gonna get some free energy drinks, and we're gonna go get some lunch. You want to come?
All right, you buying?
No.
Not even one taco.
No, man. I make less than you do, dude.
Where do you work?
In the mail room.
Ah, loser. No, I'm not eating with you.
He runs off in tears. He feels very ashamed and embarrassed. He doesn't even stop by Roger. However, it is lunchtime, and you notice that many of your coworkers are kind of shuffling out of their cubicles and leaving, going out. And you see a couple come by. Hey, Gash. This is you see a tall, lanky, blonde woman with dark circles under her eyes, who looks like she's been up for 4 days. Come by. Hey, Gash. We're all going to lunch. You want to come?
Where are you going?
We're going to the food trucks.
Sure, why not?
He really wants us to go to the food truck.
All right, let's
All
go.
right.
Hey, Roger, you want to go? She probably just.
Well, I'm not
She
going to
might-
eat anything at the food truck, so I'll just bring my protein
All
shake.
right, this
so.
lady doesn't have a dick.
Just
so
keep in mind.
everyone else-
None of you. Just out of character, I know any GM who watches this will be pissed, but I just want to make clear that you do not have to go to the food trucks. People are just this is like everybody's going out for food truck Monday.
I'll go. Brett or Roger, you want to come?
I'm coming, but I'm bringing my protein shake, my workout shake. that I
All
have
right.
For lunch every day.
All right. Well, we are. You take the elevators down to the bottom floor. This is the bottom floor. This is the lobby right here, over here. You exit the lobby, and in the back, in a large courtyard area next to a hotel, are about 8 food trucks, all situated in a circle. You can come in, and you notice there are hundreds of people milling about at various food trucks. You'll find there's a free range food truck. There is a southwestern themed food truck. There's a Japanese food truck. There's a Chinese food truck that also serves Japanese, but it's not as good. And various other food trucks, hot dogs, sandwiches, whatever you could possibly want from a food truck, you'll find there. And in the center of it, you will find a large conglomeration of people from Extremo Corp handing out free cans of Extremo energy drink.
Where's Jimmy? I want to avoid Jimmy.
Jimmy is over by the what is it called? Free range food truck.
Really?
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna go get a hot dog.
You notice he's with a group of people who have accepted him as his friends and let him tag along, and he's just kind of following the crowd.
Okay. I'm gonna go get a hot dog.
All right.
Is there like seating in the area?
No, there is no seating. It's if you look over here, it would be back behind. So like in this hidden area is where the actual food trucks would be. There is seating here and here. So let me, I can get this out. There's seating here and here.
Okay.
And the food
Alright.
trucks are down in this direction.
Actually, I brought a piece of paper with me and a
Mhm.
pen. Is that okay? My character.
Yeah.
All right. So I bought a hot dog.
Mhm.
I am gonna sit down at a table and I write a sign saying hot dogs or sandwiches. Change my mind and sit down. 'Cause I'm a sandwich artist and I want to assert that hot dogs are sandwiches.
All right, you do that.
Got my little table. I'm just sitting back waiting for people to come and talk to me.
All right, you are at your table waiting for people. Brett, what are you doing?
Shaking up my shake, getting ready to drink it, watching him be an idiot.
Okay, all right. You have two people. Two people show up. Two giggly, kind of early 20s. They look like kind of secretaries or something like that. A kind of starter position, and they come up laughing and what was the sign again?
This is hot dogs are sandwiches. Change my mind.
and they come up giggling like crazy. They have and their friend you saw from earlier, Karen, is also there.
Hey, Karen, you want a bite of this hot dog?
Fuck off. I want a bite of the hot dog. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna side with hot dogs. They're so juicy and long.
That's not what I asked. Are they sandwiches? Are hot dog sandwiches?
What? I don't understand.
She's
Yeah.
obviously on the hot dog side.
All right. Well. All right. Well. You haven't changed my mind about anything.
I what? I
Reese.
I like
Reese, fine.
sandwiches. I like sandwiches.
All right. Well, is this hot dog a sandwich?
What? What? I don't understand. Shut up, you idiots! Shut up! Shut up! Get out of here! They start crying and run off. You suck, Karen. Fuck you, Karen. They're dead.
They're dead.
No, they're right here. They
I
go.
yell out to Gash. I was like, "You put up a stupid sign, you attract stupid people."
Yeah. What do you know? Enjoy your shake,
Karen.
steakhead.
Karen sits kind of close to you guys and starts eating a salad.
To both of us. Is Roger nearby?
Roger's there in the sitting area.
Okay.
If there's, let's say, for instance, let's see, are you sitting at a table?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, so here's a table. So there's your table. Let's put another table right here. Let's put a table here and a table here. And Karen has decided to sit by herself at this table. And she's eating her salad.
Hey, Karen. Rough night.
Uh, you know, it was what it was. Went home to the cats, fed them, played some Half-Life 3, went to sleep.
Oh, it was sweet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good so far. Uh,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to play some multiplayer sometime.
Hell yeah. What's your Steam ID?
Uh, 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 fuck everyone 132.
Oh, really? I'm 131.
What? That's
Oh my, I'm gonna come.
crazy.
Do you mind if I sit over here?
Oh,
I
that's
want
fine.
to.
That's
I
fine.
want to bring my sign with me though.
Meanwhile, 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 Jimmy and his group of friends are coming back from the food trucks, and
Oh,
they each
fuck.
have energy drinks in their hands.
Oh,
Did you get any of those energy drinks? Anybody? Jimmy is talking. You guys get any energy drinks? They're free, man.
I think Roger has one.
You got one, Roger? They're so
No, I got
good.
my protein shake. I don't drink crap energy drink.
Do you guys want? Does anybody want one? I
No.
What?
Karen also doesn't drink crap energy drinks. She's like, that stuff is disgusting. Just because they say that it can enhance you briefly, just because they think there's some kind of stupid biological component to it, doesn't mean it's true. I don't trust that shit. And she goes back to eating her salad.
Well, I'm eating a hot dog, so I mean, what flavor are they, man?
They're grapefruit, man.
Oh, seriously? No.
But they're really good. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, you're lost. And they go off back up to the offices with their energy drinks in tow. All right, I'm about done here. I'm gonna head back to my cube.
All right. See you later. Hey, I'll friend you on Steam. We'll play Half-Life 3 this weekend.
Sounds good, Gash. I'll see you later. And she goes back to her cubicle, which is right here.
Does she drive there inside the building?
I was pretending it was a an elevator.
I crumble up my hot dog wrapper, throw it at Roger's feet, so it looks like he's littering, and I'm gonna go back to my cubicle.
I shed a tear as I pick it up and
Doop,
throw it away.
doop, 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 doopy, 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 doo. Ah, home sweet home.
All right.
Oh wait, is Roger's door locked?
Yes.
All right. Is it
Uh,
electronic? Is it an electronic lock?
yes, it would be. It would be keycard access.
Can my skills open it?
You can try. You can make an attempt.
I think Chloe O'Brien could do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to break into Roger's still down there, right? Drinking his shake.
Yeah, I'm doing some push-ups now, getting a little workout in.
You do
11.
not. You do not manage to break the lock.
Ah, son of a bitch. All right, go back to my desk.
All right. People are slowly starting to mill back in to the offices.
Unlike what was her name?
Karen.
Karen. Unlike Karen, I take the stairs.
All right. Oops. We're gonna make Karen a different color, just so I remember I have my Karen dye.
She's
And
blonde,
Jim.
so you gotta make her
Blonde.
yellow. Oh no.
Nah,
What
I'm gonna
about
make
Jimmy? Oh, Jimmy's in the mailroom. He's not up here.
Jimmy actually does hang out up here. He doesn't.
This is where he delivers the mail.
Yeah.
Oh, right, right.
You didn't know because you never get any mail.
That's true. Yeah, I get electronic mail. I don't have paper mail.
All
It's
right.
the future, man.
Jimmy's over here in the that'll be kind of the package arrival area for this floor.
Okay.
All right, so you're back to work and everybody's hanging out.
Yep. Work. Chopping wood.
Not Jimmy. Hey Gash,
Is this Jimmy?
you're this is Big Jim.
Oh. Hey, Big Jim.
Hey man, you got those reports for me?
Yeah. I'll
Alright.
just email them to you.
Well, can you do it now?
Okay.
Now?
Okay. Can you give me 1 second?
He kind of hovers over your shoulder a couple of inches away, and he starts breathing heavily like a.
Well, as all right.
You
As
done?
can see,
Are you done yet? You done yet?
well,
Are you done
as
yet?
you can see, I don't have a monitor because Roger has ordered me a CRT. So no, I'm not done.
Dude, you should come on, man. I need those reports. You got to give them to me.
All right, I will. Just back off, man.
If I don't have them in the next 5 minutes, I'm reporting this.
All right. All right. While he's gone, I'll touch my computer and send them without the monitor, since I can just touch my computer and do whatever.
Roll it.
Oh yeah, Chloe O'Brien. What are these cubes for?
What, these right here?
Yeah.
I just put those out if you wanted to visualize where you put your points.
Okay, that's 17.
You managed to do it.
All right.
You send that email to Big Jim with the reports and satiate his neediness.
Okay.
Can you hear? I can hear him breathing. Like after he receives that email, like just gets him going so much.
All right, I'm ducking into the bathroom.
That's the bathroom. No, that's
This is the
fine.
bathroom?
Or I guess these are supposed to be the bathroom up here.
All right, bathroom.
All right. Big.
You mean the things that say elevator? Shouldn't you be in the toilet?
Oh, does that say elevator?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
whatever. I was just making stuff
so
up.
I'm gonna stall.
All right, there you go. Oh, those are bathrooms. Okay, cool. I just downloaded these today just to give a visual representation. Big Jim's knocking on your door.
I'm playing Half-Life 3 in the bathroom on my phone.
I let him in. I buzz him in.
Gash sent those reports over, man.
You really need to like get in the gym and lose some weight so that you can breathe easier.
What do you talk about, man? I'm fine. I'm okay.
I'm talking about being healthy. You sound like you're gonna die.
He's visibly flustered. His face goes red and he runs out as quickly as possible.
I kick my feet back. Oh, I love this job.
All right, Big Jim and Jimmy are both over by the windows talking. and he said I was fat. Well, that's okay. It's you're not really that fat. So they're just kind of talking. Um, Karen's taking a moment and whatnot, and you guys are just kind of working along.
Okay, well, I'm just staring at my no monitor because Roger broke it.
Out of nowhere, you hear a horrible, horrible shrieking sound.
Whoa.
It's like tinnitus. It's this high pitched, horrible noise going, and nobody's really sure where it's coming from, but everybody around you is doubling over in pain.
Are
Uh,
we as well?
it's a high pitched noise, so you're probably bothered by it, but it's really up to you um, uh, whether or not your characters are too affected. But you're going to be affected by a very loud, high pitched sound that's coming from the outside.
Okay. I guess I'm standing up and
Like-
looking around.
I look out my window to find out what the hell's going on.
You just hear this loud, high pitched sound.
Can I make a perception check?
Do you wanna use one of your abilities to try something?
Let's see what I got.
I'll use my my great hand-eye coordination. You know, my eyes are like sharp and focused, and can usually find it from all my squash playing.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
able to follow that ball, so I'll roll 2 dice if that's okay.
That sounds good to me. That's a good roll. You know that this sound that you're hearing is coming from very far away and is very, very concentrated on this building in particular.
Like I get the feeling like it's a pointed attack or something like that.
Yes, yes. You glean that from having heard this sound before in your previous just living life, basically knowing being a trust fund kid. You've heard this sound and you know that it's usually used as it's usually used in genetic testing, but that's all you know.
Can I check
I go indoors, more indoors away from the windows.
Okay.
Somewhere where I feel like it'll lessen the impact.
All
Can I
right.
try and hack into my computer and check like the police frequencies and stuff
Yes.
with my Chloe O'Brien skill?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh my
Grief.
god!
Wow.
You are
He gets arrested.
You are unable to procure a device that would you're not able.
I mean, do I break my computer by touching it?
There are no critical failures really, unless I find it amusing for the moment. Crits don't really exist in Risus unless
Okay.
the GM allows them. I'm gonna allow them for certain circumstances. In this case, what would happen is you attempt to use your computer with your electric hands to control it, and what ends up happening is there's you didn't know it, but there was a short in the power supply, and the entire thing blows up. So sparks just go, pew!
Wow.
And several people look over at you.
Yeah, and you look in my room, and I'm not even there, so it's not me this time. You know that for sure.
Hey, I know it's you. Where the fuck did he go?
I'm in the elevator.
Jimmy starts
shit.
shaking uncontrollably. He hits
Hey,
the
man.
floor. He's frothing at the mouth.
What you get for
Big-
drinking all that extremo?
Big Jim falls to the floor as well, and several other employees fall to
So-
the
my
floor.
God.
all of them die.
What the hell? You guys all drink that extremo shit?
They're all freaking out and
All right.
shaking. The hell's going on? What the hell's
hell?
going on? What's going
I have
on,
no
Gash?
idea.
the
Yeah, I heard Roger took off. He seems okay, I
What the
think.
fuck, Jimmy? Jimmy, what the hell's going on with Jimmy?
I take the elevator to the top floor.
I still think it was that extremo.
You went
I
to
think
the
it was
You're going to the top
I'm
floor.
like on the roof. Yeah.
I actually have. You want to go to the roof? Do you want to go to the roof?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Here's the roof tile. Um, Let me go ahead and I'm going to replace the server room with the roof tile.
Oh, whoops! I just put my
Oh,
guy back home.
oh, sorry. And then I'll just go ahead and lock that. All right, so you're on the roof. All these people are just freaking out.
Hey, Karen, let's get the hell out of here. Are we the only ones that are not like dying?
I'd like you to do a check actually, Shane.
Okay.
On Chloe
Yeah,
O'Briening.
Okay. 11.
All right. You notice that the only people who seem to be convulsing from this high pitched noise are men.
Not well, but I'm not, and Roger's not.
But the people who are convulsing are men.
Oh. Hey, Karen, you notice it's all dudes?
Did
Is there
it?
any other,
God, you're right.
except for me?
Yeah, yeah. Well, what's different? What did you do? Why aren't you shaking? What is this noise? What's going on?
No idea. We should like maybe get out of here.
That's a good idea. Where's Roger?
Cares about Roger.
I care about Roger.
You do? All
Well,
right,
not
fine.
really, but I mean, he's a person. He's a
I-
human
I
being.
look so good. I'm gonna challenge that. I'm so good looking. I bet you she has a little something for me.
All right.
That
Do it.
pretty boy?
Do it. Roll it.
Oh,
She does. I do. I do care about him.
all right. Well, where do you think he went?
I don't. I have no idea. Just because I care about him doesn't mean I'm omniscient.
I mean, I saw him run out of the office. He seemed okay. He
Right.
went this way.
Okay, let's follow. Okay.
Maybe he's in the bathroom. Let me see. Hey, Roger. Hey,
She's-
get out of here.
Ah.
Uh, let's try.
The men start getting up again.
Meanwhile,
they've stopped screaming and they're starting to get up and they look confused.
I'm on top of the roof. Can I see anything better now that I'm on the roof?
Come up with a good reason why you could see better, other than being on the roof. Like what skill could you use that would allow your vision to improve on a roll? For instance, squash champion you could use.
Use that again?
yeah.
I mean, I was trying to think of something else.
No. You don't have to be original or anything. You can use the same skill over and over
Okay.
and over. If
Yeah.
you want.
Same skill.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. Roll that. I'll see how much you can see. You look around, but you don't see much of anything. You hear the high-pitched sound is louder outside than it is inside, but not by much. And squinting at the horizon as you peer across the landscape, the different skyscrapers in the sky, the different buildings around, you catch the hint of a slight glint in the sky, but you're not really sure if it is anything.
Okay.
Hey, Karen, let's go downstairs to the lobby, or let's just go outside.
Wait, you mean elevator? Gash?
Yeah.
Okay, man. All right. Yeah, well, let's take the elevator.
Let's take the elevator. Let's go down. Let's go downstairs.
Jimmy starts kind of.
I can't think of a reason why he would want to go on the roof, even though I guess it'd probably be better. But
No. You shouldn't. Don't fake it or anything.
let's get out of here. Let's go downstairs.
Okay.
Down the
All right. I'll
elevator.
go with you. So we're on the ground floor in the lobby. You notice there are even here there are people, men who are groggy, who are getting up. Some of them are still on the floor, but they're still there. Poor Karen.
Man.
There's still people on the floor, getting up, starting to. Huh?
I'm going outside. Screw this place. I'm gonna go sit down on my table.
Karen is staring at somebody who's over here.
Uh,
Bob?
Karen?
Bob? You recognize this man as a coworker. You're not quite sure what he does. He's not a good friend or anything, but you've seen him in the hallways and you've seen him a lot. Bob?
Hey, man. You okay, man?
His eyes are bloodshot, and he looks at you, confused and disheveled. He's sweating profusely.
Hey, can you, do you know your own name? Can you say your name? What's your name?
All right. I'm going to need you to roll. Bob.
Brett, you're back in your office.
Yeah, I'm letting you guys do the thing, and then I'll update.
Bob, Bob stares at you. He glances at Karen, and then he rears back, and he starts to. You can tell you have an instant to react. He is taking a swing at you.
Oh shit. Well, I'm a yoga enthusiast, so I guess I'm sort of in shape.
Yeah, I would say use that.
All right.
You could use
hot,
yoga enthusiast against a regular
hot,
guy.
hot yoga enthusiast. Oh shit. 10.
Oh, sorry.
All right. I rolled a 10.
He misses. He misses you and slips. He loses a die for one. But he misses you and he slips, falling on his face. But he seems
Dude,
to
what
be
the
turning
hell?
redder and redder. Meanwhile, other men are starting to stand.
Karen, this is your friend. What the hell, man?
What's wrong with you, Bob? He starts to get back up, and then he charges Karen. He's about here by the time you have a chance to react. So you have a chance to react right now. He is just bearing down on Karen.
Do I have anything with me?
Well, what could you do with your skills and your what you think logically you would have on your person? What could you do to stop Bob?
I could throw my phone at him.
Do it. Do it.
Assuming I have a phone.
Yeah. I would assume you have a phone too.
And let's see. Well, I'm a gambler, so I like chucking dice. So maybe I'm good at chucking phones. I don't know.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
All
That
right,
is a
I'll use
reason
my-
I can get behind.
All right, so I'm gonna chuck my phone like I'm chucking, like I'm rolling craps. Ooh, 8.
I lost one.
It fell off the table. I saw it go flying.
He does not make that. Your phone flies and hits him directly in the back of the head, sending him sprawling onto the ground. He is now on the floor, slowly starting to get back up, rubbing his head.
Well, it's no better
Fucking
here.
shit!
Let's go back upstairs.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Because outside it's louder, right? Like.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, hey, Roger.
All right. So you guys are in the elevator. Let's let Brett catch us up on what he's been doing.
So,
Well, I
man,
came back down, and since you're doing this little thing, I was going to come back down and with the intent to check on systems and everything. That's, is this attack doing anything to the computer systems? That's my intention. So I get back to the floor here, I'm guessing people are also getting up in this floor that we're at.
Yes. Where are you exactly right now?
I just come right out of the elevator, like right here.
Are you? But you are with Karen and Beastgash, right?
well,
I would say like you guys were down. This is while they were downstairs dealing with that. So I'm dealing with it. I'd probably deal with it separate from them.
Yeah,
All right.
We're probably in the elevator, still coming up.
All right. Scene change. 5 minutes later, or earlier. You come out of the elevator. You notice people are starting to get up. You notice that some of the women have congregated over into their own group, and there are a couple of there aren't as many people that you see, and they still look groggy, but Jimmy and Big Jim are gone, and all of the women look terrified. And what you see when you come out of the elevator is some disarray in the office. There are a couple of computers that have been smashed. A couple of the cubicle walls have been knocked over. And I'm sorry, these people should be in the bathroom. They're hiding in stalls together. So they're all hiding in stalls together. What you see is disheveled stuff and some men, some co-workers just kind of milling about, looking very, very sweaty. Their eyes are bloodshot, and they're kind of hunched slightly. They don't look like they really know what they're doing.
So I come out of the elevator. I obviously don't see the women, but I see them and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here?
They kind of look at you, but they don't take a lot of notice. You see two men bumping chests against each other. They're just bumping their chest against each other over and over and making grunting noises. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I take out my phone and I start recording this.
They start getting into a fight. Fuck you, motherfucker. No, fuck you.
I'm all like, World Star, World Star.
I'm the king here. And they start beating each other. Let's see.
All right, that's when they start getting actually violent, you know, like attacking each other. That's when I walk over and I was like, break it up.
All right, you're gonna try roll to come up with a way that you can try to break them up. Roll to break them up.
Oh, well, I'm a fucking gym rat. I think I'm tough as shit.
All right.
A gym rat with a short temper.
All right. I'm gonna change the color of my dice to white. There we go. All right. I'm ready to roll when you are.
Where's your dice? Is it covered?
Yeah. Which I'm probably going to do a lot because I may be fudging dice to change the story.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Into your board area.
You do manage to disrupt them. One of them is bloodied already since they'd already started fighting. He's kind of incapacitated, so he's fucked up. And this guy drops him on the ground. He's kind of bleeding on the floor, passed out, and he looks directly at you. The fuck do you want? I'm the king here!
Bitch, you better slow your roll.
This seems to enrage him, and he attacks. He is using a straight physical attack. He is lunging at you, going for a grab.
I'm going to use... First, I'm just going to try to dodge the attack using my squash champion agility.
Okay. He manages to avoid your your dodge is ineffectual, and he manages to clip you right in the leg, grabbing your ankle and forcing you to the floor, and you lose a die for the remainder of combat with this entity.
Okay. So now, can I add my short temper and gym rat to this?
You can only use one at a time.
Oh, you can only... Okay, I thought you could use as many cliches. Wow.
That's that's the different. That's why they say use several words for a single cliche. And if you want to mess around with your cliches as we play, since this is really a learning campaign, feel free to do that. I am that's allowed if you want to kind of mess with anything. Because I noticed you have a lot of ones in there, and they're a little harder to really use.
That's fine. I'll just instead of using the squash champion, I'm doing more strength,
Okay.
but I'm still down a die.
You are down a die, but only in that one particular attribute you used, that one cliche. You go down one die for that cliche for the remainder of the combat with that character. You'll get the die back at the end.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he was coming at me, and so I use like I'm attributing squash to agility
Right.
and gym to strength.
Yes.
So if I'm switching to strength now to beat the fuck out of him because of my short temper, which I'm
Yes.
not using to roll, do I roll 2 or do I still just roll 1?
Are you using Gym Rat? You would roll 2.
Yeah.
You would have
Okay.
1 left in Squash Champion and 2 in Gym Rat. However, he does get a roll first. He is going to use his massive girth, his pure just physical strength to pin you down. So
Okay.
this would be a grapple of some sort. So whatever you want to use to go against it.
Oh yeah, I'll use my gym rat at the strength to push him off.
Okay. You manage to kick him off of you. He falls back onto his butt, and is briefly stunned, changing the initiative order to he misses a turn. It's your turn now. He's stunned for a turn.
Can we say now that that I hear the door open with
Yes.
Karen and but I don't know that they're in it. I just hear that the ding has happened.
Yes.
And I just want to throw him into the elevator, not knowing that they're in there.
With you hear behind you a chime that you're quite familiar with. It's the chime of the elevator as the doors slowly open behind you. You notice as the doors are opening, that there are several men several other employees starting to congregate over in this area due to the violence and the noise that's going on.
In that case, I'm going to throw him into one of the others,
And
and then try to escape into the elevator.
He's stunned, so I am going to argue that given the fact that you are a gym rat, you just do that. So you've thrown this guy into here. However, Hsien, I need you to roll something agility related.
Hot yoga.
There you go. And I need to roll for Karen. Oh, Karen rolls well.
I rolled a 6.
Here, I'll put Karen's dice out. You rolled a 6?
Yeah.
The body comes flying in and hits you, knocking you off your feet. It lands directly on top of you. Karen looks down at you, having just slightly sashayed out of the way, looks down at this body on top of your body, and just kind of shakes her head. All right, the elevator doors are open, and
I jumped in.
all right.
Is that you, Roger? Did you throw this guy in here?
Roger, you're okay.
What the fuck are you guys
What
doing
about
in here?
me?
We were coming back up to find you.
I wasn't.
What were
Shut
you?
up down there.
We got attacked in the lobby. What the hell's going on up here?
Guys, I don't want to.
Close the door. Get in here. Hit the close the door on the elevator.
Ding, ding, ding. The doors start to close just as they get
God,
super
this
close.
reminds me of a con.
Does it really?
Did you
Oh, yeah,
ever
this-
hear that story?
Yeah, this happened to Brett. I'm gonna shove my finger on Brett. I'm gonna touch Brett's nose with my finger.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the ground. I really can't.
Where? Let's
Is
see.
is this thug still awake?
He's starting to. He is starting to get back up. He's kind of looking around. He's pushing himself off of you and starting to stand back up. The fuck do we do? He's getting back up. What do we do?
I put him in like a full Nelson hold.
All right, you're gonna have to roll for that.
Ooh, not good.
He manages to evade your hold. He is now standing fully upright.
Shit.
Get up, you punk.
He looks around at everybody and then just glares at Karen and makes a grab for her. You have a split second to react.
All right, because I'm a sandwich artist, can I grab Karen and Brett and try to smash the guy in between them?
Oh my God! Please do. Please do.
All right, I would use my sandwich artist skills. I'm trying to make a thug sandwich. Roger and Karen. 7.
You don't manage to make a full sandwich. When you grab the two people, you miss Roger, but you get Karen and you slam her face first into this guy. This guy gets knocked back. Their heads hit each other. And let's see. Let's see if they make their saves. No.
I look at Gash like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I was trying to save our lives. Did I knock her out or something?
They are both knocked out.
Oh crap! Whoops.
They hit their heads pretty hard and they knock each other out.
I
They're
hit
both
the
on the
roof
floor.
button again to go up to the roof.
All right, you're on the roof.
All right. All right. Well, let's take her.
I pick up
Jim
Karen
grab her.
because he's an idiot and I don't want him to be touching her.
Okay.
And then I send the elevator back down with the guy
In-
still
in
in the
it.
elevator.
All right, you guys are all on the roof.
I
There.
think she's on the ground.
Yeah, she's knocked out.
All right. So what do we do now, Roger? You're the one with the office.
I'm gonna do like my blue steel look to try to wake her up.
You know what? I'll allow it. So roll. Or was it? Oh, you rolled a 5?
Yes.
She's not fully up. She's not really even awake, but you are able to basically make sure that she is alive and breathing and okay.
Yay! We did it. All right. Now what do we do? And that sound is still going.
She's just kind of laying against the wall. Yes, the sound is still going.
Okay. I grab Gash and I go. You said this was happening down in the lobby.
Yeah. Yes.
Tell me exactly what was happening.
Just a bunch of dudes getting up, acting weird, and one guy took a swing at me and tried to go after her. I pelted him in the head
The
with my
way
phone.
like the guy just tried to go after her in the elevator.
Pretty much, yeah. I think so. And yeah, we decided to come back upstairs. What happened with you? Just a bunch of dudes there. Trying to
I went upstairs just to find out where the fuck this thing was coming from, whatever that noise is coming from. But I haven't been able to see much of anything.
Let's go over here.
Did you say that is the sound still happening?
Yes.
I'm gonna go peer over the edge of the roof. Anything going on downstairs? Any cops or anything, or people downstairs?
You notice that there does seem to be an uptick in corporate guard activity around the building, and actually, yeah, now's the time. You hear the of a helicopter approaching.
Oh, sweet helipad.
I need each of you to use Shane use Chloe O'Briening, Brett use Trust Fund Baby, and each of you give me a roll.
Oh no, 9. 8.
You guys
Can I use my lucky token to re-roll one of those?
you can use your lucky token to double one of those.
Oh, then I'm
Okay,
gonna double.
I'll double it.
I'll double.
I already
mine.
did it. Don't do it double yours. I did mine.
Okay, all right, fine.
Okay, yeah, Brett, you're fully aware, and you can share this information with Beast Gash. You notice the helicopter approaching is not a corporate helicopter. It's not an executive helicopter. It is a special elite unit military helicopter, a gun helicopter, and the people aboard it are corporate guards. They protect the elite of the building, which is not you guys. Um, you do know through news articles, being that you are not a fan of this society, you know that these particular heavy arsenal units are not known for leaving survivors. Their collateral damage is quite high because they don't care. They're not trying to save people. They're trying to end something,
All right.
and they are approaching.
Hey Roger, do you know who that helicopter is? You know, you recognize anything on the helicopter?
I think so, and I think we better find a safe place to get to before we know what exactly, and they mistake us for what the fuck is going on.
All right. Grab Karen. What's this thing over here? Can we hide back here?
Yeah. Those are like air conditioning units and shit, like central
Yeah,
air,
I'm gonna hey,
HVAC.
can you grab Karen, strongman?
Yep.
Or I mean, you don't have to come here if you don't want to. You can go somewhere else. I'm gonna go peek.
Is it actually landing on this building?
Yes, it's approaching.
Oh,
You can tell that it's approaching this building in particular. You know.
Oh, Brett jumped off the roof. Roger jumped off the roof.
Roll.
No, we still have a chance.
Roll for splatter.
Fuck this game.
Just a quick something or other. We've been going for an hour and a half. If you guys want to take a break, or if you want to pause the session and pick it back up if it gets too late, we can do that. Just bringing it up now since it is 10 o'clock.
I'm cool with
I think-
pausing.
Yeah, my girlfriend's just landed back in Newark,
Mhm.
and she'll probably be back in my place in like 45 minutes,
Mhm.
and then I'll probably have to go talk to her then. So
Okay. And what did you say, Shane? You wanted to?
I can go until Brett needs to go, I guess.
Okay. I have to go to the bathroom and have a cigarette.
Okay.
So I would like to at least take a short break, just for potty breaks and whatnot. And I'll be back in like 5 minutes, and we are on pause.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom too.
All right.
Hey, what's up?
Uh,
Andrew looked through an interception. Damn it. He's got 2.6 points so far.
can never remember who I have in which league.
Let's see. You got 17 points.
Did I? Is that the league that I have the Patriots D?
Yep, because they're winning 24-3 right now. You're playing Ben.
All right. All right, I'm back.
Hey. Yeah, I can go till about 10:30 if that's cool.
Okay, yeah. We're actually getting close to a good bookend.
Okay.
We're right there. All right, so you guys are hidden behind this HVAC unit, and you see as the helicopter. Let's. I'm gonna spawn an object to represent the helicopter.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's do this.
Oh crap.
Oh, cool.
So there's our helicopter.
He's dancing.
Yeah. That's our helicopter. Oh, you know
Hey,
what? I should have done this.
Oh,
Oh my god.
get out of here.
All right, so that's our helicopter. Helicopter lands. Piling out of the helicopter, you find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people exit the helicopter, wearing heavy combat gear, carrying automatic rifles, and situating themselves next to the elevator.
Hey Roger. Hey Strongman. You can take him.
Oh, just out of game for a second. Just something you guys can do in Risus that's a lot of fun is you can if you come up with an idea where you there's like say there's a stapler on a desk and you want to use it as a weapon. Think of that as a plus one to a die roll. I'll probably make it up as we go. But if you like see if you happen to see an axe in a fire unit on the wall, you can grab that if you want. You can basically do anything within reason. And
Okay.
even when you want to do crazy shit, you can still roll. Like, for instance, if you wanted to, let's say somebody was coming at you with a physical attack and was attacking with physical dice, you could make an argument. Like, say you had 4 dice in hairdresser, is the big example. If you came up with a reason why your hairdressing skill could apply to a physical fight, like attacking, using a hair dryer as a heat weapon or something like that, and you manage to beat the roll, the opposing character will lose 3 dice instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
And there's no real drawback to it. It's just to kind of get people to do weird shit. All right, stop playing.
Is this Tail doing that?
Yes, stop playing with my dragon. He's
But it's
not.
fun.
No, I was flicking it.
Oh.
Okay.
learning Controls. I don't even see where you got the object from.
The person who's running the server. There's a tab at the top called Objects, and then you click on Components, and you can find all sorts of miscellaneous objects in there. You can also,
Cool.
and I have a whole figurine section. There are knights and stuff. There's figurines. There's RPG kits. There's all sorts of
Yeah.
fun stuff.
If you're the controller, you can do all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah,
But we don't have any of those abilities. All that stuff is grayed out for us.
yeah.
We're just peons.
It's my game world. Okay, so you guys see all these guys come out. They're kind of starting to surround the elevator. I need you guys to do some more vision checks.
Okay, let me see.
See if you can see something.
can't think of anything with
Oh,
my abilities.
where'd those go? Sorry.
You have infinity, so you can always grab more. But there you go.
Well, I'm gonna say that hot yoga improves my
Ugh.
vision.
Bad.
How?
Um, well, I don't really know what hot yoga is. Let's see.
But you picked it.
Well, as a sandwich artist, I have hand-eye dexterity,
You-
and I have to be able to visualize my ingredients.
Mhm.
So, let's
Like,
see.
if he ever has to check if there's salt on the sandwich, like if he forgot if he did it, he
Yeah.
can see that salt on that sandwich.
I can eyeball the size of a sandwich. Um,
all you have to do is come up with a reasonable way that you are using your ability, and then just roll it.
okay. What about you, Brett or Roger?
I did my squash. I'm using my squash as my
Yep,
my
he's
thing.
he's been using
I rolled
squashes.
shitty.
No. You didn't. A 5 is good.
All right, I'm gonna do my sandwich artist.
Oh,
5.
you can both see it.
What
you
do we
s-
see?
You see, as everybody's kind of gathering together, off the side of the building, a shimmering against the landscape. You know something is there, and it's making itself apparent. A giant airship, just enormous. It looks, it's a technological marvel, but it has the kind of shape and visual appearance of an actual pirate ship. It's got short masts. It's got a deck that you can walk upon, and you notice there are people on it. You also see a flag flying from the tallest mast. It is a Jolly Roger symbol, except it has a troll face on it.
Pretty
And
cool.
they are flying nearby, and all of these guys take sudden notice and start firing at it. And they're all firing at this giant airship that's coming by. And with one quick blast, there is an explosion from the ship. It comes out, and boom! It hits.
Boom. Ah.
However, as the rocket is traveling, because you've seen all this and these guys did not see it, you have a moment to react to this missile that is coming straight to the rooftop.
Okay. Let's see.
It's Karen, right?
Yeah, Karen.
I just look for the sturdiest part of the HVAC unit, grab Karen, and just like with one hand, with the other hand, I grab onto like some piping and all that, tried to shield myself from or both of us from the
Yeah. I mean,
incoming implosion.
I'm just ducking as far behind this unit we're standing behind as possible.
Okay, I'm gonna need you both to roll some form of agility
Yeah.
check.
Well, I'm gonna say like I'm just gonna hide behind there and then roll the dice, so to speak, because I'm a gambler.
Mhm.
Just be like, this will be enough. And, so I'm just gonna roll that. Oh, almost at a 12. I have an 8.
You both manage to hold on tightly, and just barely, because you had a -1. Brett, you managed to hold Karen and protect her as well, as the missile hits directly onto the helicopter,
Oh, I was gonna steal that.
destroying it. Sorry, Wyvern. All right, I need to do a couple of quick rolls. Let's see. No. Okay. It manages to take out 5 of these guys. They're dead. They get blown off the building. Body parts are splattering everywhere. Brain matter is hitting the HVAC over here. There's fire all over the place in wreckage, and this one guy is battered. He is on the ground. His gun is gone. He's missing a leg. He's bleeding profusely, and he is all that's left. The ship is coming around the building. It starts to go down the skyscraper and dips out of view as it circles the building.
Let's go check out that guy. He's laying down.
Yeah,
Can we interrogate him? Like,
he's passed out at the moment. If you want to interrogate him, you may have to find a way to revive him.
All right, well, I'm gonna go take a look at what he's got on him.
All right. You find.
is Karen awake yet?
No, that's a good question. Hang on. Let's see if she makes her save this time. Yeah, she made it. She's up. She's Karen groggily. Karen, with the explosion, Karen has come back awake, and she's groggy. What's going on, guys?
Dude, you're not gonna believe this.
What happened? What's going
just
on?
Another day at the office.
Oh, but that doesn't. Okay.
Pirate ship, helicopter.
Oh my God! There's fire everywhere. What's going
There's
on?
fire. There's blood. There's body parts.
This guy, there are pieces everywhere. What's going on?
You missed it, man. It was awesome.
It looks like it was pretty awesome, but seriously, what happened? Catch me up.
The pirate ship. Well, these soldiers landed in a helicopter, and a pirate ship came and blew them all up, and now the pirate ship's gone.
Is that guy a corp guard?
What's a corp guard?
What do you mean? What's a corp guard? You know what a corp guard is? A corporate guard.
Oh.
The guards of corporate.
Oh.
Like he's.
Well, I thought it was like a specific. Is it a specific thing that?
Oh, well, the corp guards are a corporation unto themselves. They're essentially the military of this world. They're hired by corporations to protect them, and this particular corp guard is basically from corp guard management. It's not specifically Apple corp guard or bank corp guard. It is the top of the line.
Okay, let's go check this guy out.
He's completely passed out. What should we do?
Does he have any guns?
He has on him. There is a semi-automatic pistol. There is a hunting knife. There is a butterfly knife. There are several flashbangs and grenades, 3 each. And he had an automatic rifle, but you don't really know where it is right now. You might have to go looking around for it.
We should probably arm ourselves because all these dudes running around downstairs.
You do notice that there are bits and pieces of armor throughout, connected to body pieces, body parts. Some of them are better than others.
All right. Let's see.
You're gonna have to do a search to figure out exactly what body armor you get.
Okay. I'm gonna search with. Let's see.
I take his knife.
All right. You'll probably want to make a note of that in your inventory. You now have a hunting knife and a butterfly knife.
Are any of his weapons like electronic?
He does have a stun baton.
I guess I'll take that because Roger, you've already got your finger stuns. I need something to arm myself with because I don't have my computer skills don't do anything. So I'm gonna take the stun baton.
Are we gonna give Karen the gun? Like, here, you'll probably need this.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. I don't really want to use a gun.
Well, you've had 2 guys charging after you, and now there's military involved, and we don't know what the fuck is going on. So.
Yeah, and you let me beat the crap out of you. I knocked you out, so you're gonna want that gun.
What are you talking? You beat me? You beat the shit out of me?
Not on purpose.
Give me that gun. Give me that gun, Roger. Where's the gun? I'm gonna just take it off of him. She points it at Beast Gash. You hurt? What? You hit me? Are you
Roger,
one of them?
Roger, you saw what happened. I didn't do it on purpose.
Are you one of them?
I don't have time for this. I'm looking for armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for armor too. Come on, Karen, you're gonna want armor too.
What the?
We're on the same team here.
Fine. I don't like this.
Fine.
I'm not hurting you
That was
now, am I?
easy.
All right, she's gonna do her search check. She doesn't find shit.
All right.
She can. All she finds is like viscera and blown apart armor and
Well,
whatnot.
I'm gonna use my Chloe O'Brien to see if I can find any like neat like high tech armor or gear.
Okay.
Hey, 13.
13. You find a type of armor, body armor, like a chest plate that can absorb a point of damage.
Ooh, I'm taking that.
So
Actually,
that's a
Karen,
plus
do you want?
plus
Karen, do
one
you want?
vest.
Karen, do you want this?
Sure. All right.
All
Damn
right, I'll let her have it. See, I'm not a bad guy.
it. No, this just means I have to actually write down Karen's character information.
Well, no, I'm trying to get her to trust me. Like, hey,
No, I don't.
I want
No, this is great. I'm gonna give her. Let's see. She has. Where are? God damn it. A semi-automatic pistol, and she has +1 body armor.
Can I search again?
You can search 2 more times.
I rolled a 7 on my first search.
You find. Is there anything in particular you were looking for, or just armor in general?
Just armor right now.
All right. Quick roll. No, I just need 1 die for this. Okay, you find a helmet. It is a +2 helmet to electronic, like hacking, that kind of stuff. It has a visor, a pull down visor that has a GUI written into it, and you can use it for tracking electronic positioning. You can use it to basically look into systems and pipes and that kind of thing. Anything electronically related. It also has a built into your average corp guard helmet has built-in target trackers, which makes it easier to do things like aim. So that would be a +2 GUI helmet, I guess I'll call it.
All right, I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Wait, no, I didn't. Oh, sorry. That I messed with it. I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10?
Yeah.
You find a pair of boots that appear to give the user swiftness for a short time when activated. Other than that, they give you a +1 to general movements, that kind of thing. So
All
+1
right.
boots.
All right, I'm keeping these. Unless you
Um,
want to trade, Karen.
she's got 2 items. Have you all have you rolled for your do you both have 2 items now?
I guess I took his knives and then the helmet.
Well, you can search for first. You took those off of his body, so you can search a second time if you want to in
Okay,
the viscera.
I get one more search.
No,
Yeah, I
you
rolled.
Sick.
What?
Shane, you've already got your 2 rolls done. You got
Oh, I thought
the boots and the body armor.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I didn't get to keep the body armor.
Um,
Or I gave it away.
Roger, you also find the same +1 body armor.
Great. Now everybody has body armor but me.
You have fast boots.
I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna swiftly hide behind you guys, or just Roger. I will quickly hide behind Roger.
um, you got the stun baton. Um, now you've only so far you guys have been searching the body parts for stuff, right?
Yeah. What
But
about the helicopter wreckage?
you guys can definitely search a little more.
Search what?
You could search. Yeah, you can search the wreckage.
All right. Let's search the wreckage. 9. Yeah.
You find some shrapnel that could potentially be used as a bladed weapon.
I'll take one of those because I don't really have anything.
That'll be +1 to attacks, physical
All right.
attacks, that kind of thing.
Crap. All right. All right. I got boots and I got a makeshift knife. Let's do this.
All,
Kill everything.
all right. Well, yeah, it's all on you guys. You're still on the helipad. There's still wreckage. You've been looking around. This guy is obviously needs medical attention. Um, you're not gonna be able to wait for him to wake up or anything. He needs actual medical attention. If you're gonna talk to him,
Is he? You said he's like out.
he's passed out. He's knocked the f out. I mean, he's missing a leg and he's bleeding out. He'll probably die soon.
I go ahead then and just end it quickly for him.
You can do that.
I stab him. Yeah.
All right, he's
What the fuck, Roger?
he's gone. It
You
was
just killed the guy.
that was so merciful of you, Roger. You're so much.
Come on. This is bullshit. I just gave you a vest.
I appreciate it. I think this is actually a good place for us to stop.
Okay.
You've gotten to Act 2. Everything's gone to shit. There are violent people attacking you guys in the office building, and you've just seen a corporate guard get blown to smithereens, and corporate pirates corporate raiders are currently circling the building, and that's where we're currently at.
Awesome.
All right, so that's it for tonight for our campaign. You guys want to pick this back up next week? Finish it off because there's not much left to do. You should stop doing that now because I do not have this state saved.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Let's see if I can get all that shit back. There we go. Yeah, let me save really quickly.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to make a new save. Wait, how do I make a new save?
Go to I can't even access the menus. Go to
Okay.
games, go to the very bottom option, and it should be create at the top.
Oh, there it is. All right. We're going to save this one as, yeah. Range, Hsien, Brett, halfway. There we go. Yep. All right. We got our saved state, so you guys should have all your stuff right there.
Yay.
Game over. All right. Post-mortem. You guys want to keep doing this, or at least finish out this campaign? Having fun?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Cool. All right. Well, I think that's it for tonight for our playing then. I think we're going to go ahead and log off for now. Everything's destroyed, and we'll see all you guys next time.
Cool.
Alrighty.
All right. Later, Internet.